How's it going, guys? Topic for today's video, the silent myth of weight loss. So there's this myth, and it's typically pretty silent around weight loss, and it kind of goes like this. Say, for example, you have 30 or 40 pounds that you want to lose right now, and you're kind of unhappy with your life, you're unhappy with your body, and you're just kind of feeling like, you know what, say I lost this 30 or 40 pounds that I want to lose. Consequently, because of that weight loss, I'm going to be happy with myself. I'm going to be happy with my body. It's going to make my life a lot better. That's the myth. And the reason why it's silent is typically through advertisement, either through how people push their weight loss programs, or say you listen to something on the radio or watch something on television, is that it's kind of how they push it in a way, right? So they may show a before photo where the person feels kind of like I don't feel so good. And then afterwards, they're like, it's like, holy shit, like they're a different person, right? So I think in a subconscious way, we really kind of start to interpret those messages as if I lose that 30 or 40 pounds through this weight loss program, or I take this supplement, afterwards, I'm going to be happy and I'm going to really love myself and I'm just going to feel so good. So what I've learned is that's typically really not the case. You take yourself wherever you go. Say you were to actually lose the 30 or 40 pounds off of your body and you're at your ideal weight, you're at your perfect weight, you hit the number. The thought processes of how you used to think before are going to follow you along that path, regardless of basically how things are changing on your physical body. Alright, so for example, say you work at a job right now and you really don't like it, the people treat you like shit, the pay is shit, you just really don't like it at all, you're just not too fond of it. So say you go out, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go find a new job. You go find a new job, and what do you realize? You're just not too fond of it, you really don't like it, people treat you like shit, the pay is shit. And you're like, what's going on? I found a new job, I thought this new job was going to be better, but all the same things are basically happening to me again. And the reason why the same things are happening to you again is because you still have the same thought processes from when you're at your old job to when you have your new job. So it's no different. Say your body goes through a transformation. Say automatically I was able to just add 50 pounds onto my body. Like just magically through whatever kind of way, I was able to add all this weight onto my body. If I was able to do that, I would still have the same thought processes that I did at my current weight. So if you were to take yourself, you're 40 or 50 pounds overweight, you lose those 40 or 50 pounds, if you're still not really happy with your life, losing 40 or 50 pounds is not going to make a difference. You may think that it will, and maybe you might have a bit of a temporary kind of relief in terms of like, you may think that, you may hit that number and you're like, oh, like now I have this confidence. Now I feel good about my life. But typically what happens is the old thought processes that you've had for most of your life just come right back in. And then you feel discontent with your life. And the same process basically happens all over again. And so we're constantly in this search for something external to us in order to make us happy, whether it's achieving certain material objects or, you know, a body transformation or getting a new job or like whatever, right? We always think that it's something that's going to be external to us that's going to make us feel better about ourselves. But it's really only the thoughts that you think, only the thoughts that you have in your mind. Something that I've really learned this year so far is that you can actually focus on feeling good no matter where you are. So let's play a little bit of a game right now. Think to yourself, if I was at my perfect body weight right now, how would I feel? Kind of mull that question over your head and start to think of the emotions that you'd feel. Maybe you'd feel confident. Maybe you'd feel really good. Maybe you'd feel happy. Maybe you'd feel joyful. And start to just replay those thoughts in your mind over and over and over again, just over maybe even just over a minute of time. And what you might actually start to realize is that nothing's actually changed in my external world in terms of my body, but I'm actually feeling better right now. So if you do that exercise throughout the day over and over and over again, your vibration, your state is actually changing without actually anything external to you changing. Now, what's actually pretty cool about this is what I've really been learning is that when you start to change your internal state, your external world reflects that change. So if you're feeling more loving, you're feeling more happy, you're feeling more excited, then the external world starts to reflect that change, and you start to allow things in your life that make you feel more happy, more excited, and more loving. It's very, very interesting. It's all about taking 100% responsibility for everything that's happening in your life. So, the silent myth of weight loss is that if I were to lose 30, 40 pounds, I'm going to feel better. But what I've found is that you can feel better right now. You don't have to wait until you lose the weight. And what I think is really powerful is that if you are in a better vibration, something that Hannah's really noticed is that if you are in a better vibration and you are feeling better about yourself and loving yourself, is that basically the path to your goal is much easier because there's not so much resistance in the way that you're feeling about it. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, definitely leave them in the box below. If you love Dewey because he's freaking adorable, give this video a thumbs up because he's got to be he's the cutest dog in the world. I just love this dog so much. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace out.